Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got some exciting and controversial news to talk about today, so buckle up. First, let's dive into one of the most talked about reality shows on the internet, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Big news, it's making its way to Netflix on April 10th, and the internet is buzzing about it. That's right, the show's creators, Arlette and her husband BM, have officially signed a deal with Netflix, and they're bringing a fresh, reimagined version of their hit dating game to the streaming platform. This is a huge milestone for them, and honestly, it's well-deserved. Pop the Balloon has been making waves all over social media, trending non-stop, and even catching the attention of big names. Saturday Night Live even made a skit about it featuring none other than Dave Chappelle. You know a show is huge when SNL is parodying it. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. While Arlette and BM are getting a major payday and serving as executive producers for the Netflix version, Arlette will not be the host this time. Instead, Netflix has replaced her with actress and comedian Yvonne Orji. Now, let me be clear, this is no shade to Yvonne. She's super talented, and I'm sure she'll do an amazing job. But let's be real, it's gonna feel weird not seeing Arlette host her own show. This is something I just don't understand about big networks. They always seem to replace original creators with celebrities rather than giving newer talent a real shot. Arlette made this show what it is. But hey, at the end of the day, she and BM are still cashing in those Netflix checks, and I can't be mad at that. The good news? Arlette has confirmed that she will still host the original YouTube version of the show. So, for those who love her energy, she's not going anywhere. The Netflix version, on the other hand, will likely have some big changes. Let's talk about what to expect from the Netflix adaptation. From what we know, the show is going to be a lot more dramatic. Netflix has promised higher stakes, fresh twist, and celebrity surprises unfolding in real time. That probably means more exaggerated storylines, heavily edited drama, and even some scripted moments. They might even bring in professional actors or internet trolls just to spice things up. Some fans are excited about the changes, while others worry it'll lose the raw, unfiltered feel that made the original so special. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, shifting gears, let's talk about this intense beef between NBA legend LeBron James and ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith. This one's getting real messy, y'all. So, here's the backstory. Stephen A. has been talking a lot about LeBron's son, Bronny James, and not all of it has been positive. Bronny, as you know, was drafted as the 55th pick in the NBA, but his journey hasn't been easy. Because he's LeBron's son and also plays for the Lakers, he's been under heavy scrutiny from sports critics and fans alike. Some argue that Bronny wouldn't have made it into the league if he wasn't LeBron's son. Others say he's talented and earned his spot fair and square. But Stephen A. has been one of the loudest voices criticizing Bronny's performance, and LeBron has had enough. Last month, things boiled over when LeBron confronted Stephen A. Smith at a game, telling him straight up, "Stop talking ish about my son." Whew, that's a father protecting his kid, and I get it. The thing about Stephen A. Smith is that he's known for his strong opinions, and technically, he's just doing his job as a sports analyst. But let's be honest, this whole situation feels personal. Stephen A. has praised LeBron before, but his obsession with Bronny's stats and performance seems excessive. It almost feels like he has an underlying issue with LeBron, and Bronny just became an easy target. Bronny's stats are improving, and recently, he had a breakout game where he scored 17 points in 30 minutes. That's solid. He's been working hard in the G League, developing his skills, and proving that he can hoop. LeBron has always dreamed of playing in the NBA with his son, and now that it's happening, he wants to protect him from all the noise. And honestly, I can't blame him. After their confrontation, things have only gotten messier between LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. The analyst has doubled down, firing back with even more critiques, and it's clear that this feud isn't cooling down anytime soon. It's honestly a tough situation because, on one hand, LeBron has every right to defend his son. But, on the other hand, Stephen A. Smith is paid to give his opinions, even if they ruffle some feathers. That's just how the sports media world operates. What do y'all think? Is Stephen A. Smith taking it too far? Or is this just part of the game? Let me know in the comments. All right, y'all. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you.
We know that he's not ready yet. And your son is being exposed. Bronny James, I hope he's an NBA player someday. I'm rooting for him. I'm cheering for him all day, every day. But he's not ready yet. Opening night is one thing. Continuing him in NBA games is another. It shouldn't have been 2 games he played in, let alone 13. Bronny James doesn't belong in the NBA. Not yet. Respectfully, this is all LeBron's fault. My position has always been that should have been the only moment we saw Bronny James in a Lakers uniform this season because he's not ready. Ladies and gentlemen, he's averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. He shot 1 for 16 from the field in his NBA career and 0 for 7 from three-point range. And he's playing in the first quarter of an NBA game? He's not ready yet. That's your son, bro. You know the game of basketball. He ain't ready yet. Why put him in that position? The criticism that has come Bronny's way has been excessive, and it has been unfair, and it has been cruel. But who instigated it? It was LeBron. You're LeBron James. You that butthurt over the things that I'm saying, that you would post that video? When has LeBron James ever done something like that? This man is in his feelings. I wonder why. Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT? Because I'll never believe you're the GOAT? Because one thing matters to him and one thing only, and that's him being recognized as the greatest of all time. Well, you're not in my book. That belongs to Michael Jordan. He doesn't want any pushback. He just wants to say what he said like he did on courtside and then depart, but looks right up to the camera that's behind us that I never saw, who was filming it all along. The man orchestrates stuff. The man will smile in your face and he's got something behind his back, ready to stab you in it. It's who he has been. It's who I have known him to be. It's why he doesn't like me, because he knows I know it. And it's why I certainly don't like him. I know who LeBron James is and what he has meant to basketball. But I also know how he's alienated a lot of folks along the way. He can't accept the fact that I won't kiss the ring and acknowledge him as the greatest ever. Why? Because he is not. I suggest that he be happy with the things that I haven't brought up. I never brought up really and never really discussed why you were not at Kobe Bryant's memorial service. I never really brought up or discussed why you did not attend Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction when that man was directly responsible for you capturing a championship for the first time in your career. I brought up none of that. I didn't bring up the fact that even though when people had asked, you had alluded to what had happened tragically to your son, and thank God he's okay with his heart condition. I didn't bring up the fact that even though you couldn't go to the Hall of Fame induction of Dwayne Wade weeks earlier, you were out of the country on business. I didn't bring that up. That's your personal business, okay? But the fact is, you wasn't at the Hall of Fame induction of a brother that's going to drastically assist to you being a Hall of Famer because he helped you become the champion that you are, and he was a big brother to you. I brought up none of these things. But LeBron James, at the end of the day, wants to come at me, and he's walking around pouting